It has been just over 7 weeks since Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced the country's lockdown, with individuals only allowed out for essential food shopping, medication, exercise and work. A majority of businesses and large gatherings have been put on hold, many of which include churches. Places of worship across the UK have closed their doors to their congregation. Churches like the Only Believe Christian Assembly here in London have found an alternative and creative way to preach the gospel. Ministers here are streaming their services live online with large numbers of people tuning in across the world. This new method has given church members the opportunity to practice their faith and acts of worship in their homes. Where once many people would have congregated, a handful of technicians from this local church have sacrificed their time and effort to produce and deliver streaming services. Some of the technicians told me that they have found this new way of working interesting and are now used to it.
To be fair, I think having a service in a form has helped it stay quite relatively normal for me in terms of routine. So I'm able to kind of have a working week, if I can call it that, and then but I know come Friday night, Sunday morning there's church, so I can get ready for that, and it kind of gets your head right. And because you're in an environment, it gets you back into that cycle of some kind of normality, and it gives you focus for the week. So for me personally, it's been interesting.
I found it challenging at the beginning because we had a lot of things to figure out. We had some issues with sounds. We had to bring someone else in to help us because we tried to provide high quality live streaming.
I think the experience has been really uplifting. It's great to know that despite everything that's going on in the world, despite obviously people being in lockdown, people not being able to get out and do the things they really enjoy, we've been able to create an avenue where people can still maintain their Christian faith and worship and hear words of encouragement. That is a blessing.
Jesse Harold Brown, the head of video production and visual aid at the Only Believe Christian Assembly, said that the feedback from the congregation has been overwhelming.
So the general feedback has been, in a word, overwhelming. There's been a lot of positive feedback, mostly about the content, of course, but it's been really rewarding.
Despite already having a production team, Jesse also explains that they were not fully prepared for this new way of production.
So I don't think anyone can honestly put their hand on their hearts and say that they were ready for COVID-19. But literally, as soon as we heard that the churches were closing, we literally just rallied and just, as I said, came together with the ideas, with the storyboards, everything that you would do and literally, and some of it, if I'm honest, we just played by ear.
With uncertainty all around, no one knows for sure what's going to happen with the country in the next couple of weeks. However, it is safe to say that here at the Only Believe Christian Assembly, that the tech team are ready for whatever's happening next. I'm Victoria Vanderpoy on UOB Today.